What's up, everyone? Today we are back with a penny box. We're gonna do this in probably 2 parts. The last one we did in 5 parts because we had 86 wheat pennies in one box. That's just insane. We do not get that many wheat pennies. Normally it's between 10 and 15. So let's see if we can keep that streak going with this box. Start a 20 roll hunt today, and we'll do another 30 in the second video. If you enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, especially just getting started. Let's get to this. I'm excited. Alright, welcome back to another penny roll hunt. This box here, you can see through the holes. There's quite a bit of shields, but it's also got a decent number of copper ones in there, so we'll see. Let's get it ripped open here. I don't see any wheat penny enders, but we'll start here and make our way. We will see if my penny luck continues from the last box. But I had it sitting like this, and you can see that this is distinctly a different color brown. So I laid it out, and as soon as I did, I could tell that it's got a wheat penny back. Let's see what we got. 1935 Philadelphia. Gotta love it. 1 roll down, 1 wheat penny found. Let's keep working. I forgot to show off my new additions to the hunt. This sheet over here, I took all the varieties on PCGS, tried to find where they had their errors. Noted the population on the date that I did it, which was January of 22. So I have a list of all the varieties listed on PCGS. And then over on this sheet, we have the mintages broken down by decade. Just for fun, I threw in the numbers of what the median, the average, and the average by mint mark is as well. So this will help us know how many were minted of each coin as we search, as well as knowing which ones we need to pull aside to look at varieties. Another thing we've added is this 2022 US Coins Red Book, the 75th edition. A few reasons I wanted it. One, it does show all the mintages as well as values for grades. I'm terrible at grading at this point, but I like the journey of it, and I'm looking forward to getting better. Another reason I got it is because it shows some of these DDOs and DDRs and replenishment marks and things like that throughout it a little bit. So you can kind of see those a little bit. Not all of them on PCGS are super easy to see, and I can go to Variety Vista and try and look some up, but it's not 100%. Some of them you're gonna look at like this on PCGS, and you can always click the image and download it, but really this zoom is probably enough. So on the 1935 Philly, which is that wheat cent I got, you can see the doubling on the 9, you can see the line across the top, same with the 3, a little bit on the 5, and you can even see some up here on the R. It's almost a second R, and then the D has some within it as well. If you look at this one over here, it doesn't have any of the die markers for it. It's gonna be probably too worn to see them if they were there anyway, but I don't see any of the lines or anything. So that's the kind of thing I'm gonna be looking at with these coins, based on the book and based on my sheet here. See if we can find any varieties, anything nice. All right, now that we've got all that out of the way, it's time to move on to roll number 2. Well, we're going through this second roll still, and I didn't even catch this at all until I pulled the coin off the top of it. So let's see what we've got here. Got the reverse showing there. We have a 1955 Denver. So I've got the 1955D under the scope here. Sadly, it's not a 55P because that's the one that has a big double die. But the 55D, I'm looking over here. Liberty has, if you can see, the top of the B, the top of the E, the right side of the R and the left side of the T. You can see a line down it, but this is an old enough coin that's probably not going to show. Let's get this moved over. And if you look here, you can see the line on the top of the B, the line on the top of the E. The right side of the R is a little fatter, and the left side of the T is longer. So this might be the 1955D DDO. Again, I'm not very good at this stuff yet. I'm still learning, but I'm gonna put this one aside for sure and probably put it in a flip to have someone look at it. That's 2 rolls down. Let's keep looking. Okay, we are on to roll number 8. Been a bit of a cold streak after the first 2 rolls had a wheat penny. But here's one right here. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, 1941 Philadelphia. A little bit older at least. Let's hope we keep finding some more. All right, on to roll number 9. I see a 1957 here. It's a 1957 Denver. So maybe we're back onto it, we'll see. All right, got another find, and right behind it, 2 coins back, I see another. This one here is gonna be a 1944 Denver. The next one here is a 1950 Denver. Let me go through the back side of this real quick. So that's the end of the first 10 rolls. I'm gonna go through a few things here, check for any double die, obverse, reverse, and get back to you with the 10 roll roundup. Okay, so after 10 rolls, here's what we found. We did end up with 6 wheat cents, including this one, which I showed you earlier, which I believe to be the DDO FS 101 of the 1955D. It really comes down to the tops of the B and the E in Liberty, as well as the right of the R and the left of the T. They make me think it is. So that's pretty cool. This one here is incredibly smooth, thin, slick. It must have been in a washing machine or something, but it's got a really cool look to it. So that's kind of cool. Got one 1969S and one Lincoln, I believe this is Professional Life. Got a few 82s I need to go through, sort for copper. Did decent on copper. There were probably 10 to 15 per roll for the most part. So we'll get on to the next 10 rolls and see what we can find there. All right, that's 10 rolls down. Let's move on to roll number 11. Well, we went through another 10 rolls, and for the first time on this channel, certainly won't be the last, we had a 10 roll row where we did not find a single wheat penny. These are the 6 from the first, as well as the 3 extra coins I'm keeping from those rolls. In the second group of 10 rolls, we had a really nice 1960, incredibly clean, and then a 1968S. We actually got 1 birth and early childhood and 3 formative years of the 2009 Lincolns. And I just have a couple really shiny, probably the 2 nicest coins I saw in the whole group, a 92 and a 94. Nothing special, I just keep them. So we've gone through any varieties and everything. Haven't really found anything other than maybe some 69Ds that are pretty close. Sorry. But you can, every single one, you can see something there. You can see just a little bit of something. So I'm not gonna keep any of those. I'm gonna end up putting them in the copper bowl, which is filling up pretty nice for 20 rolls. In the next video, I'm planning to do the 30 rolls to complete this box. Hoping next week sometime to do something with a friend where we do some sort of competition hunt with either pennies or nickels, and maybe throw in a little beer review or a whiskey review, something like that with it. Have some fun, something we enjoy. So if you're looking forward to that, if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'll be back with another video. Thank you.